Yo, welcome back to the Super Mario 64 playthrough here at Trippy Commentaries. C-Dub, we are finishing off Dire Docks for the last time here, getting the very last star for obtaining 100 coins. Do you have anything more to say about this underwater level? Of course, it has one of the most memorable tunes in the game.
Yeah, it's definitely a very memorable level here in Mario 64. I am happy that we have completed this level, and we're now at a major milestone, 95 stars. We only have 25 more to go in the entire game.
Yes, and while we're at it, we're going to go ahead and jump into Big Boo's Haunt as well, and we'll obtain the 100 coins in that level just to get one more out of the way. One thing I do want to say that I thought was kind of weird about Dire Docks is, of course, the theme about it. An excellent theme, but it's funny how I feel like most people associate that theme with Dire Docks, even though it's the same song that plays during Jolly Roger Bay, which is a level that you come across earlier in the game. So I always thought that was weird that people always refer to the Dire Docks theme, and it's funny how it's actually in another level that you play through earlier on. So we'll go ahead and kill some ghosts, grab some coins, and meet you guys right before we obtain the 100th coin in this level. We are up to 94 coins here at Big Boo's Haunt, and we have a blue coin switch right here. Corey, we are finally done with Big Boo's Haunt. Did this level scare you at all?
Not quite, unfortunately. It was definitely a fun level, and it's one of the more memorable ones as well in the game. I mean, let's be frank, they're all memorable. This game it's in many ways a masterpiece, despite all the different critiques one could have about it. Man, this is this is a great trip down memory lane for me. And as we've said before, if you're one of the two people who's been living under a rock in the world and who have never played this game, play it because it's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, the problem is it hasn't aged the best, especially if you have played the Galaxy series and all the games to come after it. But, it's still worth playing. It's the granddaddy of 3D platformers, and it still stands out in the Mario series, that's for sure. We are making our way towards 100. We will get 100 stars in this episode. Corey, we cannot avoid it any longer. I think we're going to have to get a few stars here in Rainbow Ride.
Let's do it.
The slow-moving magic carpet. Damn you, Rainbow Ride. Gigantic bottomless pit of a level. Hey, there's not too much to say about it either. Everything is pretty far separated. This beginning part can be a pain in the ass because you have to dodge the fire. And it doesn't really give you a ton of time off of the magic carpet before it starts blinking and disappears. We do have multiple pathways here. Let's see. Which way do you think we should go? I'm guessing we should probably take a left. What do you think, C-Dub?
Well, which one is our clue in this one, RJ?
The big house in the sky.
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we're going to have to go... let's see.
Now, I already started going left, so I guess we'll get this one regardless. I don't think this is the right way, though.
Let's just go exploring for a moment and see what all we can find. I mean, it's pretty amazing, I gotta say. Now that we're kind of getting further into this level and all the different parts of it, I think they did a great job in the design. I mean, there's so many different parts that are all linked together quite flawlessly. Of course, with this being the 15th level, the last level in the game, as far as just the regular worlds, I feel like they did a great job of making this pretty challenging.
I'll say. All right, we have another fork in the road here. I suppose we should go this way. This is highly dangerous, as there is a slope and... oh, damn, I was afraid of this. Oh! Of course, we do not want to go flying off the side of it. Here's some more swinging pendulums. I see a star. It's right there. within our grasp. Hopefully we can get this and not fuck it up. There's one thing we do have to talk about, C-Dub, which strangely enough we haven't talked about in this playthrough yet, and that is the draw distance. I mean, this game comes back from back in the day where there was times where you really couldn't see that far in front of you at all. Kind of overloaded the system. I mean, thank goodness we don't really have to deal with it too much anymore, as these stronger consoles have made draw distance, especially on games like this, really a thing of the past. If you jump into a game like Grand Theft Auto 5 where you have a huge world, that's where sometimes you still have to deal with it. But what do you think about jumping back into an old game, especially this one, and having to deal with the draw distance? It's kind of funny.
Yeah, I mean, in some ways it's just like another added little challenge because, you know, like we saw with that last star, if you're too far away from it, you're just not going to see it until you're right up on it. So, you know, it has obviously its drawbacks, but to me it has a certain nostalgic charm to it. Much, you know, I mean, for all the criticisms about this game, to me, you take it for what it is. A game from 1996 that was the debut game on the console. This is, like I said before, it's a masterpiece, pretty much.
No doubt. Yeah, the Nintendo 64 was filled with games with terrible draw distance. One game me and Corey will have to play through at some point, I guess in some capacity, is going to be Superman 64, one of the worst games of all time. But that game, its excuse for draw distance was that there was a fog of kryptonite. I guess it was a kryptonite fog that was throughout the virtual world of Metropolis. I think I just went the wrong way. Let me see if I can jump over. Damn it. We'll meet you guys back up there where I just fell from. Alright, so we have made it back up here. This time we're going to go to the carpet on the right. I remember we did try this before. It is going to be extremely hard. Alright, it's a bit of a platforming challenge. I guess you have to jump on this, then jump back onto this side. We're going to have to do a backflip, or I guess we can do it again. Oh man, that was tough. Alright, Corey, we made it, and I believe we have found the giant house. Do you remember anything about this crazy looking structure?
Yeah, I do remember that there is a like an oven or something in here that's going to spit fire at you as you try to transition to the next carpet. If I'm not mistaken, it goes up to the top of the house where we're going to find our reward here, our 98th star.
Ah, here it is. It's like a fireplace or some sort of giant oven. I don't see another carpet. Perhaps we're just going to loop around the house and come back through. It seems to be that will happen. And we have more challenges here. A spinning electric orb. Those are always fun. Looks like we got through that no problem. Hey, oh geez, here we go. Man, this is incredibly hard. I can imagine I probably died many times doing this in my first playthrough. As I've mentioned many times in this playthrough, I avoided this level like the plague. It's very challenging. Alright, Corey. Oh, fuck. That almost got us. We made it. We are heading up. Is there anything else that we'll have to contend with? I hope not.
I don't believe so. I think once you get up here, you just go and get the star, man.
Hallelujah. Let's get it. We've now obtained 2 stars from Rainbow Ride. That sounds pretty good for now. Actually, you know what? I think we got some rhythm going on here in this level. Let's jump in one more time. There was another star that we can get if we just continue past the first path that we went on. So let's go ahead and head there, and I'll meet you guys on that magic carpet. Okay, so we're back here. Apparently there is no other magic carpet up here, but we do have the, what is this, the tricky triangles that we're going to have to jump up. Do you remember these, Corey?
Yeah, I remember these being somewhat challenging. You're basically just going to hit this switch, and they turn into platforms for a very short amount of time. You got to move on to the next one very quickly.
All right, Corey, let's try this again. I think I have an idea this time around. Perhaps if I can do a shortcut here, maybe that is what we needed. Yes, success. Star number 99.
All right, man. We're certainly on our way to 120. We're wrapping up this Mario 64 playthrough, man. I'm gonna be sad to be done with it, but at the same time, it's gonna be cool to move on to one of these other Mario games. If you guys have a Mario game out there that you'd like to see us cover, definitely let us know in the comments.
No doubt, as we will eventually be covering all of them. C-Dub, let's go ahead and get the 100th coin in Tiny Huge Island, where we'll get the 100th star. Let's do it. Here we are back in Wiggler's Den. We grabbed some blue coins to get 106. That is plenty enough to get the star. C-Dub, we have finally made it to the century mark.
This is awesome, guys. We are at 100 stars now. We've only got 20 more to go. These are some of the more difficult ones in the game. Make sure, guys, if you haven't already, to check out all the previous episodes. Let us know what all you want to see us cover in the Mario series. Stay tuned, because in these next couple episodes, guys, we're going to be wrapping up Mario 64. We're going to take our Mushroom Kingdom powers, and Mario is going to kick Bowser square in the nuts.
Stay trippy, guys. We'll see you in the next episode as we conclude Super Mario 64.